So my opponent claimed that we said that students need a credit score to own a federal loan. We never said that. What we claimed was that federal loans can and has trashed many students' credit scores. Another claim that they said is that we don't know if we're in a bubble. To further this point that we actually are in the bubble, Peter Wood, a professor at Boston University, noted that federal student subsidies are seen by colleges and universities as money for the taking. Tuition is set high enough to capture those funds and whatever else we think that that can be extracted from parents. And Finance My Money found that, like the housing and emotional notion that everyone should own a home, allowed the predatory banking industry with government support to fund out mortgages to people with no ability to pay it back. Today, the higher education is seen all the trades as that bubble, and certain parts of the industry dominate the toxic loan market. They say that unemployment is not affected, but this is why it does affect unemployment. The problem with the federal loan program is it doesn't take into account the employment rate or the return on investment of a major. According to the Center of Education and Workforce, the unemployment rate of architecture majors is at 13.9%, humanities and liberal arts majors at 9.4%, social science majors at 8.9%. The reason why this is a problem is because the government is giving out loans at the same fixed rate to every major, even if one major is not as secure as another. This causes students to take out loans for degrees with high unemployment rates, which put those that don't find work into massive debt. The subsidized loans increase demand on majors with low job openings, and this is the thing that leads to debt. Okay, and also I'm going to further point that student loans do cause a raise in tuition. According to a report by Veronica from the Daily Caller, the basic problem is simple. Give everyone $100 to pay for higher education in colleges will raise prices by $100, negating the value of the aid. And inflation-adjusted aid, most of it federal, has certainly gone up, ballooning from $4,602 per graduate in 1990 to $12,455 in 2011. Thus begins a classic upward price spiral caused by government intervention. Subsidies raise prices, leading to higher subsidies, which raise prices even more. Yet the higher education bubble, like the housing bubble, will eventually pop. Meanwhile, large numbers of students will graduate with more debt than they would ever have in an unsubsidized market. And they say that poor students do need these loans in order to get through college. Well, I support a different alternative. One alternative to student loans is that we support expanding is the tax credits. There are various tax credits already available which students can receive, which don't put students into debt. USFund.org talks about the Federal Opportunity Tax Credit, which may reduce your federal income tax by as much as $2,500 per student for out-of-pocket tuition, fees, books, supplies, and equipment for each of the first 4 years on study from a college or vocational program. There is also the Lifetime Learning Credit, which reduces federal income tax by as much as $2,000 for college tuition and expenses. And there's also deductions, which can decrease your taxable income by up to $4,000 for qualified higher education expenses. The benefits of these tax programs is that it doesn't put students into debt, and it doesn't cost taxpayers money. It only decreases the taxation for that individual. This is ideal for helping poor income students through college. And there are still other alternatives, like the work-study program. Even on campus, the federal work-study program provides part-time employment to students attending institutions of higher education who need earnings to help meet their educational expenses. The program is also designed to help a student gain more valuable work experience and to serve the community and to serve the community service jobs. And to sum everything up, student loans have led to higher unemployment. They cause students to be negatively impacted by debt. Students are higher in debt than ever before. They harm student credit scores. Student loans have led to higher education bubble. Student loans have caused a rise in tuition, and there are better alternatives. Work study, federal grants, federal or state grants, vocational programs, and tax credits. Thank you.